well, I've been through some of the stuff that I allowed myself to go through in order to finish this book. And when I look back at it, I wouldn't have had it any other way. The journey was something, I'm gonna tell you though. I almost lost myself in there. But it was well worth it for it to go out to help the people that I designated it for. And I don't want to give that away because I'd rather for you to read the book to let me know that you were right. It does resonate. And I know a couple of people like this. Or either maybe it's yourself. But what we did was we did a follow up with the book. And I have somebody called Dr. Carolyn Stevens, who was fantastic in helping me with that book. But we did this workbook, and this is the follow up on it, and it's called Cracks in the Surface, Strengths in the Core, Not Easily Broken. It's a workbook, it's a simple workbook, and we have a panel of individuals in the work. This book deals with trauma, it deals with mental health, it deals with disruptions in lives, it deals with so many different aspects that these individuals are doing the work. We had our first meeting, and I thought it was powerful. We had a session, and they're looking forward to the next one. And I believe some of them said, "Well, wow, I got this book, and I got to do the work." They're enjoying to do the work, and I'm doing it. I'm following along with them. So what I'm asking others is, if you want to follow our journey, although you're not a panelist, I would suggest you get the book and follow. She is the therapist that's on the call with us because I'm a social worker. And social worker, this social worker doesn't do therapy. I can give you those aspects of it, but she's fantastic and she will be able to do that with you. So if there's a listener or a viewer that's running into some challenges, we encourage you, put it in the chat. If you need for her to contact you, if you need to one-on-one with her, she will welcome you. But you can follow us along in the book because I'm very proud of the book. It does follow the character of the habitual life. So one of the things that I'm sorry, because I'm very proud of it. One of the things that is coming out of this book is we're doing a conference next year, and we're doing a retreat next year. So I'm loving every bit of this book. We're going to be touching on a lot of things at this conference. We're working on a commercial. We have the panelists that will be working on it with us. So there's so many things that's coming out about these two books that are already on book number 3. Now some may ask, what about book number 2? Well, I'm going to give you this little hint about book number 2. There is no book number 2, but there is a book number 3. And I know somebody may be saying, well, how is that possible? Well, I'm going to tell you how it's possible. You already saw The Habitual Lie, which is book number 1. Don't quite have the title yet for book number 3, but it's in the works. But number 2 is not book number 2. It's called Thing 2. And it's going to surprise you because it scared me when I saw what I wanted to do with it. So, yes, I'm still in therapy because this character of mine is keeping me there. Some have asked, is that character you? Well, for those who know me, what I would say and suggest is for you to read the book and then you determine whether that character is me or not. I'm saying you really have to know me to know whether that character is me. So, like I said, this has been a wonderful journey. I have spoken to so many other authors. I have spoken to so many other individuals who are going through things. I have been on this journey with the Crew podcast for 3 years. And I'm just shaking my head like 3 years. We're going almost at the halfway mark. I'm going into 4 years. And that's unbelievable. For me, it is. I don't think it is for the producer, but for me, going into 4 years on a podcast, it really tells you something. And I just really wouldn't have it any other way. Being a podcaster, I guess that's the way they say it, it does open doors for individuals. I don't take this podcast or the books, and this is just me talking for myself. I am not speaking for any other host on the podcast or the producer, or is it coming from the show? It's coming from me, Black Diamond. I don't use it for profit. I use it to get the message across to some people.